Will the takeover of Newcastle United drive hyperinflation in the transfer market? The Saudi takeover could drive a higher transfer market. Newcastle United have now joined the football financial elite and is set to change the landscape of the Premier League. We have just seen Saudi Arabia's public investment fund take an 80% stake, with the remainder held by PCP Capital Partners and RB Sports and Media. Many in the world of football are saying this will lead to hyperinflation in the transfer market. As the new Newcastle owners can dip into a $320 billion money well, it would be a fair assessment to suggest a hike of hyperinflation of the football transfer market, rocketing transfer fees in the coming years. While Newcastle United are without question a big club, a lot will have to happen from a sports management perspective to attract the world's top players. And this will not happen overnight, as was the case with the buyout of Manchester City, which took them a few years to establish the dominance of top-flight football in the premiership. What makes Newcastle United very attractive for the buyout? What makes this takeover of Newcastle United very interesting is the fact that the overall running of the club has been relatively stable. As popular podcast The Price of Football points out, whilst Mike Ashley is not popular in Newcastle, his legacy for new owners is a profitable club. Fact is, in the last 3 years, Newcastle have been run with a profit. When you factor in FFP adjustments for the academy, which is about £50 million, this means the new owners have an allowable FFP loss of £190 million plus to play with. Premier League spending on transfer fees 2012-2021. The total transfer fees of clubs in the Premier League increased overall from 2012 to 2021. In 2021, the Premier League clubs spending on transfer fees amounted to roughly €1.7 billion, decreasing from over €1.9 billion in 2020. This dip can be contributed to COVID. We can also expect a huge increase in brand value for Newcastle. We have seen this when the City Group takeover rocketed the brand value of Manchester City, which has been on top since the end of 2017, as of 2019 standing just slightly above £1 billion. However, when it comes to the brand value of Premier League clubs, it is Manchester United who ranks highest. It goes without saying, unless the Premier League find a reason to stop the takeover, this will be the reality for clubs and fans throughout the world. Yes, FFP is supposed to provide governance, but the fact remains clubs with deep pockets will always have an advantage, especially when you factor in the expanding of the multi-club ownership model, which will be the next step for Newcastle, just like the City Group. The question is, will the governed bodies of football be able to control events as they evolve? For the vast majority of clubs in the Premiership has just become much more competitive. Thanks for taking the time to view this video. Please share and like this video. This was Dynamic Sport Marketing. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us on Twitter.
Dynamic Sport Marketing. Connecting your goals in the changing landscape of sport.